picked up this little guy, like a little petrified wood, I think, possibly. And not that I would do anything with this, but this is something that, like when I'm at the sale or something, maybe I'll have like a little container of rocks for the kids. Any kid that comes in can pick one out, type thing. Let's see this. What's this? Nothing. Yeah, the water's pretty cold. I'm glad that I'll keep that. Glad that not reaching it constantly here. Yeah, that's kind of cool. It's a bitter cold, but I'm fine if I just stick it in, even if it's bitter cold and it's in there for a little bit. As soon as it comes out, you know, pretty much instantly, well, not quite instantly, but it goes away pretty quick, that burn. Now this has got some nice green in it. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, so all, you know, I've been through here, this spot probably 4 or 5 times, and you know, I know it's a really good spot, so I keep coming back, and all this is different. This looks totally different, and I see all these like gravels here have moved, and that's why I'm finding these ones that I didn't get before, because I looked at this area pretty good. Now, that's kind of interesting. It's got some quartz, and I don't know what the rock is. It doesn't seem like Jasper. Now, is that worth taking? See this side. I think that would need to be sawn off, maybe. I'm just gonna leave it. Think about it. Here's a piece of the petrified. I wish it was a little bit bluer. Put that next to that one. There's something kind of, yeah, that one's more, kind of cool. It's not very heavy, so I think I'll take it. What's this? That's another kid rock. Kid rock? Yeah, that's a kid. Oh. What's this? Kind of not bad. Maybe that's another one. There's a Jasper. I think I'd like to look at that. Let me put these right there. See if I can't get this out with just my hand. Ah, come on. Oh, it's coming. Yeah. It's interesting. Kind of like that side. It's interesting enough that I'll look at it next time. Put that little pile there, and when I see that, I'll be like, oh yeah, I put that pile there. So I'll look at it again. Yeah, my hand got a little cold there. I mean, I could always throw that glove on. Man, this bucket, all of a sudden it's kind of heavy. Oh, there's something. Something to throw. And gotta look around here. Leave the bucket. Ain't going nowhere, that's for sure. So I've seen some of you comment about sometimes you feel like you're right along with me. Well, today's video, you kind of were, because I really didn't cut it off that much. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I came out, I think I got out here about around 11 or so, and it's, well, I haven't looked in a little bit here, but I think it's about 2:30, and I mean, I'm finding stuff, but this is more of a, just what it's really like to be out with me. And some of you will be going out with me. Maybe not here, but I think it'd be really cool to meet up with, you know, half a dozen of you and go somewhere that we know or even don't know. But we got to know that the water is not too deep. But even if it is too deep, sometimes you could just hunt the bank if you can get through. And I'm going to leave my bucket because it's heavy and just kind of walk down here. I see something red in a little bit. Gonna break. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. Oh, you know what? I don't think I picked up those rocks over here. Where was that? When I pulled, what did I do? I pulled something out and I set them down because I wanted to get something out. It was a little pile of kids' rocks. And dang, I don't usually do that. I usually like either walk over to the bucket or throw them in my pocket. And let's see, these are right here. But I was trying to get something out. And I don't know if this was it or not. They're right here? No? This one's kind of, I don't think I'll take it. Yeah, I think I might have lost those. Or no, I see them. Okay, I got my eyes on them and I'm gonna put the rock, yep, I'm gonna take that one too. Right here. Okay. That's cool. What's this? Oh yeah, I took one of these home. It's kind of the same thing as the petrified, only it's just you know, kind of a orangey color. And it doesn't really do much for me. Okay, now I am going to take my bucket a little ways. Just looking over here. I want to go look at this one rock over here. I know where it's at, so I'm going to still take my bucket down. Just set it in here somewhere. But yeah, I want to look at this rock. And this might be actually the red one I was thinking about. I think it is. I think it might be. Can I get it? Dang. Yeah, it's kind of cool. If it is. Let's see. Oh. Yeah. Okay. That's nothing. But this is kind of agatized. I mean, it's a nice looking rock, but it's I mean, it's not one that you cut. Just, you can tell by looking at it. Look at that little teeny bit of quartz right there. But it's still really cool. I mean, I'd love to have that at home. Put it in my garden or my porch or something. But at the same time, I don't know that I would hire someone to help me. And unfortunately, all my family and friends that would help me just for the fun of it all have ailments, back problems, leg problems. I see something red over here I'm headed towards. I gotta use my stick here. Something pretty bright down there. I think I'm gonna reach in there and grab it. Can't see it now though. I'm gonna get wet doing this, so I'm gonna try to do it quick. Oh, missed it. Dang it. There it is. Come on, come on, come on. Is that you? Oh, yeah. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, that is sweet. Look at that. I wonder if this is gonna come across on camera. I gotta get out of the spot though, because standing here, it's pushing me over. So let me get out of here. I'm gonna look at this again. Now my arm's pretty cold. This is something new because I've looked through this pretty good and in the sun. It's got that beautiful red. It's not solid. It's kind of almost like a poppy jasper. Yeah. I mean, I would almost call that poppy jasper. But look at that quartz in there. I mean, look at that right there. For me, and just here in person, that's just awesome. I mean, that's the kind of, even though it's a small little thing, that definitely is right up there for me. I can't think of anything I found that's better today, but I kind of forgot what I found too, so. What's this? Yeah, I just saw it was bright. Whatever was sticking up. And it's like, if it's that bright, if you can get to it, and even though my arm's soaking, it was super cold, but now it's really not bad. It's probably like a, kind of like a wetsuit. I guess, I don't know. I've never had a wetsuit on, so I really don't know. Okay, now I see something red right here. Oh, it's a leaf. Pretty soon there's going to be, well, no, the leaves are gone. I was thinking there'd be a bunch of leaves in the water. Is that a leaf or a rock? That's a rock. Yeah, that water's cold. Dang. Yeah, I think I'll just walk over here without the bucket. Now keep your eyes open for something really red. Gotta go over here. It's kind of a conglomerate. Right there is not terrible. If you didn't have any conglomerates, and I see a little red here, but I don't think it's red enough. Here's some green sticking out. That's cool. I'm gonna take that. Yep. Sure, someone would love to have that. It might just be me. Kind of a blue. Let me see this. Kind of blue. Blue with brown. Huh. Not super blue, but this here is all bedrock. And so bedrock, of course, is not a rock that you move. It's attached to the earth. And I'm looking at this here thinking these are quartz veins. I really haven't looked at this before. And I see right there, I see white. I think that's a quartz vein. This is just really scummy and stuff. But that almost looks like it could be quartz. And I mean, there could be gold in all these crevices. If this gets high enough, I mean, it's not really in the right spot to collect gold, but that doesn't mean that every 10,000 years it doesn't collect a little gold. And it doesn't look like to me that anyone's been doing any crevicing or anything. So yeah, some people came out to the rock club. Oh, this is cool. A little stripe. Came out to the rock club and it was so awesome. You know, I know you guys by your avatar, your monikers, and so it's cool. I may not even know your name, but I kind of like, you know, it's like, call me Uncle Nudge. I'll call you by yours, and that's fun. That's how I know you, and that's how you know me. And it was fun to have people come up and say, Uncle Nudge. And it's like, yeah, who are you? And then to get, you know, you guys watch the videos and stuff, and there's things you like and things maybe you could do without, or things you want more of. And, you know, you can tell me in the comments, but it's really cool to talk in person. And, you know, I did that one video to show you that the place is really cool. You know, there's some boring parts where they have to talk, being they're a non-profit club, they have to talk about the stuff you have to talk about. I like that. I like that. Got that stripe. I don't think this is quartz. I think that's calciny. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, you know, I captured a little bit, but there's a lot more. And you know, the idea is for the meeting to go from 7 to 9, but it seems like typically it goes over that. But you know, if you have to go, there's a break somewhere around halfway through the meeting, and you know, you could just slip out. I'd say maybe 20% of the people, 25% actually do. But I'm not sure if you missed the drawing, and I think there was 20 prizes. They give out the tickets with numbers and call them, and then you just pick whichever one you want, but sometimes they're wrapped up. I think all of the ones were wrapped up. I might want to see this one, but I'm going to put these in my pocket this time. I can't tell if this is, oh, it's a yeah, it's a quartzite or Jasper. I'm not sure. I mean, I always thought these were quartzite and that was it, but I've seen some people that say that that's some Jasper, and I don't know how you tell the difference, frankly. But yeah, so there's a little business, and sometimes, you know, it's such a close family, and some people have been there for a long time, and you know, eventually we all have issues, and there's some like, wow, that's cool. I gotta check that out. I gotta get my tool, I think. I don't know. I'll put that maybe there. And so, you know, there's tributes kind of paid to those people, given their proper respect. And then there's some kind of different demonstration type thing. And I don't know if I told you about one guy that does obsidian, and he crafts knives out of them and stuff, and he's given a few demonstrations, and he actually invites people to his place for free and gives them I want to say it's like a 6-hour lesson, maybe even longer. Look at this little thing. That's kind of cool. It's so small. Let's see, is this thing worth taking out? No. It looked really cool at first. Yeah, so demonstration, and then I think maybe there's a break, and you can mingle around, talk to me, talk to whoever. And I also suggest, if you want to talk to me, come early. I get there about 6, but I'm usually a little bit busy. And but I would definitely, I mean, I can do 2 things at once, so, but I would say maybe like 6:30 is a good time. And then you can like just kind of check things out, because things are already set up. They got the silent auction in the back, and there can be some super cool stuff, and I've gotten some great deals. And of course, everybody, if you really like something, you can probably get a pretty good deal. Oh, I'm gonna take this bucket a little further down. And there's lots of food. You're encouraged to bring something, but it seems like usually there's stuff left. Not always, but it can be anything from like homemade meatballs in a giant crock pot to you know, just your run-of-the-mill cookies or something. But and there's chips, and there's usually like cut up fruit, which I like, and beverages. That's not a petrified. And then they have at the, I think it's usually towards the end, is the show and tell. And so you can bring something and you put it on the table and put your name by it, and then when the show and tell starts, you can either come up and say a few words about it, or you can you don't have to do that. You know, if you're kind of shy, that's fine. Oh, this is kind of cool. The quartz is greenish. You see that? Doing. There's another one that looks like, oh no, that's that same one I just looked at. Kind of looks like that wood. Yeah, I'm gonna go across this rapids here, but I'm gonna check this area out a little better. So anyway, there's some really cool stuff at the show and tell. And then everybody who's brought something up, their name goes into a hat, and there's a drawing, and the person that wins, ooh, let's see this. Oh yeah, that's probably a taker homer. Now this one's not quite as heavy, and usually Brian the President brings a rock out of his personal collection, and it's something cool. Like there's been numerous times where he has kryptonite, and the kryptonite will like glow under a black light. Really cool. But there's other things like polished thunder eggs, or it could just be a raw thunder egg, and then he offers, if you want him to cut it and polish it, or, wow, cool, look at that pattern. I mean, that side's cool, but look at that, it looks like an eye or something. Just that little rock is so cool. Is there more? So he offers that you can come, and I don't know, I don't think you can cut it, but you can polish it. And he'll teach you how to polish, and then if you're, you know, after you've been around a while, you may get invited to his museum, and it's pretty unbelievable. I think there's about 19 rooms or something like that. Crazy cool. So that's a benefit. And then they also have, just recently, they opened a shop that's for members, and you can use the saws, and you can use the cabbing machines, and whatever else they have. I can't remember. Once you get just a little bit of training, you get certified, and then there are people that will teach you for a small fee. You can actually kind of get lessons, and but it's really good. For one, you could just use that to make your stuff, but it gives you an idea of what it's like without having to invest money, because it's not cheap, that's for sure. Lapidary stuff, like lapidary saws. I mean, the little one I got, the little 10-inch high-tech diamond, it's an awesome saw, but it was like over $800. And it's like my super nice DeWalt table saw was like $600. So and high-tech diamond is the inexpensive one, but they're good though. You know, I'd actually really recommend them. But some of the other companies, I mean, it's a niche thing, so it's kind of understandable that they price it high. But you know, then there's used stuff. Right, anything? No. But you just learn so much. And then, you know, I've talked about the field trips, and it's just meeting people with so much knowledge. And then if you go out with them, like I say, I was taught how to find Jade. I didn't have a clue. Not a clue. And I'm still not super great at it, but I can find it. And what else am I forgetting? Because it's like in these couple past ones when I kind of talked about it, that's a cool piece of Jasper right there. I'm like, oh, I forgot to talk about this. It's like there's just so many things. Wow, I like that red right there. Yeah, so maybe I'll, you know, talk a little bit about, if I remember, talk about something else. Yeah, that one, being that one red is like that, I want to flip this thing over before I say, nah, I want to see it. That's a pretty big one. I'm going to grab my tool and I'm going to dig it out. Not going to film it. It's loose. Okay, I haven't taken it out yet. Oh. That's pretty interesting. That red right there is nice. That's the other side. I don't want to squish my fingers again. I don't think this side is anything. I'm going to pick this up and put it over here. Somewhere. About right here. Sorry. Okay, that side. I mean, this is not bad. But I'm not interested. If I just saw this, I'm not interested. So Now I'm going to look at this side, which did kind of look pretty cool. Now it's got some really bright red in there, especially right there. Wow, it's got definite, not a huge amount of nice red jasper. I don't have one like this. The green is not knocking me out though. This is. Yeah. I'm gonna leave this one with these other ones. Where are they? I don't know where they're at. I'm gonna leave it right on this big one. Okay. I think I'm still looking. That looks kind of red. Something does. Oh, it's bark.